live in a minute. But I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about the dangers of not knowing yourself, not knowing who you are, and how they can really, really mess you up mentally, physically, and emotionally, and also spiritually. So we're going to start with physically, right? So not knowing who you are and what you're capable of and the magnificence of who you are can mess you up physically, because then you don't care about your outside appearance. You don't care how you look, how you smell, like your clothes. That can really do that to you, right? And I can be honest, y'all, for a long time, I was like that. And, sometimes I still forget who I am. Now, I know that I walk in power. There's no denying it. But at the same time, we have our forgetful moments and we slip up. But you need to come back to yourself and realize who you are, what you're capable of, what is it about you that makes you you, right? So that's the physical. Mental, if you forget or don't know who you are, you can stop yourself from thinking correctly. You can miss out on opportunities because you're not acknowledging, well, I have these skills, I'm smart, I'm cool, I can change the atmosphere in the room, my knowledge is valuable. You can miss out on opportunities because you don't know who you are, you don't know who you're capable of. And somebody can be giving you the best opportunity out there for you at the moment, and you shut it down because you're not realizing, right? Spiritually, definitely you need to know who you are spiritually, because things happen in the spiritual and it trickles down to the physical. So that's something that's very important to know. Very, very important to know, because it is a such thing as spiritual warfare. We hear about it all the time, and I want you to know that that is a real reality. So if you can't make things move in the physical, you can't make things move in the spiritual, and vice versa. You can go in the spirit, you can go in your war room closet, your prayer closet, your altar space, whatever you call it, and make things move there. But if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you're capable of, it's not going to work out. So what I encourage you to do is take the time out. I'll say first start off slow. Give yourself a month, right? Because the month go by so fast, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, right? Take a month, explore. Think about what's some things that you used to do that would make you so happy, and things that come naturally and easily to you. Write it down on a piece of paper and go back to that. Sometimes we got to go back to the beginning so we can go forward, right? When I say go forward, I mean exactly that. Your life is so amazing if you really sit down and look at it and appreciate it for what it is right then and right there. I was talking to my 16-year-old about some of this yesterday. She came to me and talked to me about some things. And I have to remind myself that, I don't have to, let me put it back. I needed to enforce and remind her that her feelings are valid. But some things is just not worth giving your energy to. And you only get what you give out to yourself. You only get what you give out to yourself. So if you are not being nice to yourself, if you are not being truthful to yourself, if you are not being loving to yourself, you're not going to get any of that outside of you in the earth from other people. Use the vibrations, and the vibrations come back to you. Period, point blank. Now, I like to tell people up front, everything ain't always peaches and cream. Life has issues, and you gonna catch some straight. It is very dangerous because people can use you, and people can also take away your blessing because you don't know who you are. So you're essentially, that's a dangerous thing to do because what's for you is for you, and you should never share that with anybody else. So I hope this conversation helps. All right, y'all. Bye. If you just now coming on, rewatch and comment, like, share, subscribe.